Hello.
Are we live?
Yeah, but they can't see us.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot Windows updates.
Stupid update ruining everything.
We thought we had it working.
Yeah.
And then it stopped.
It started working earlier and then gave up.
It did.
I don't know what changed since then, but...
If you could see my face, it is very unhappy.
But you can't because the camera's not working.
Because of Windows updates!
So yes, let us know when you can hear us, see us.
They can't see us!
Let us know how we sound, how we look.
They can't see us!
How's my hair?
It's a complete and utter mess.
Oh, I'd like the chat to tell me that, please.
Chat, tell him. Do let us know when you're there.
Yep. We're just doing social media stuff.
You'd be able to see that if the camera was working.
So, yeah. I have to talk more so people don't just think we're silent and not doing anything.
You have to talk more. Well, you'll be doing the voices, won't you?
I guess, yeah. Didn't really give Undyne a voice because
No.
I don't think I can do a voice for Undyne.
I don't know what voice Undyne would have.
Not 100%.
No.
Devil Boy wasn't paying attention.
Devil Boy, how
dare.
could you?
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable. I just thought of changing.
Okay. All the people you had met are showing there. They're like boss people.
Yeah.
So this will fill up and the music will get more and more as it does.
And Devil Boy won't have known that we don't have a camera because of stupid Windows updates.
No. Devil Boy can tell us how we sound though.
I guess.
Are we too quiet? Are we too loud? Is the music too quiet? Too loud? Hello, Dong Donor. You're the first. Loop.
Move.
Oh, no ads. Whoa.
Oh.
What's going on there? Oh no, one second, let me roll an ad.
Well, I guess we'll get started.
Let's begin. We're about to fight Undyne.
Apparently.
Apparently, you've been playing this game for 250 odd minutes. That's it then. Oh, okay. Thank you, Devil Boy.
Hooray!
I am here. That's it then. No more running away. Here I come. Are you ready?
No.
I reminded you what this was, didn't I? Undyne attacks.
Challenge.
You tell Undyne her attacks are too easy. The bullets get faster.
Oh dear. I didn't
Why would you do that? They had sausages and Chinese, in Chinese stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a weird combo. You don't really see sausages in Chinese. I forgot to read that. So you know what to do, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Smells like sushi. You told Undyne you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. That central leak where he emerges is apparently all about Rowlet according to a theory. So is that a theory on a potential leak that might not actually be a leak? Okay. It's meat goes in Chinese, okay. You told Undyne you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. For years we've dreamed of a happy ending. Something to do with how the emojis are in kanji. I think they're all separate clues to different things if they are something. I don't feel like they're all Rowlet. Seems a bit weird. And now sunlight is just within our reach.
This is where I screw up.
Do you have any healing items? You got 10 flicks. You eat the 10 flicks, you recover 2 HP. You can do it, Devil Boy says.
No, I can't. But thank you, Devil Boy.
Astro food. Yeah, enough warming up.
That was a warm-up.
You got this. And Chinese Riddler has predicted the 20 plus Pokemon before release.
No, don't.
Okay. And Diane suplexes a huge boulder just because she can. You told Diane you didn't want to fight. Yeah, camera's not working today, unfortunately, if you've not caught that part.
Because don't change your attack.
Oh no. Nothing happened.
What else am I meant to? I don't want the arrows faster. Okay.
So the whole thing about being green, it says, is that you can't escape while it's green.
Okay. So what am I meant to escape back?
How eyes riddles if you call yourself I need to hear riddles to know the quality of his truths. Apparently there's some kind of kimono.
It's an act of mercy. No, don't do that.
You got this. Undyne draws her finger across her neck.
Oh.
But nothing happened. Dot dot dot. Uh-oh. Undyne, eat the dog salad. Ugh, tastes yappy. HP max. You'll send his previous riddles. Okay. I don't know where my phone is at the moment. I think it's over there somewhere. Which you can't see where.
Stop.
He said, damn resilient.
Oh. I spoke too soon. I was about to say, I did it! I'm done.
I'm no longer green. What the hell are humans made out of? She points heroically towards the sky. You can't escape while you're green.
Yeah, I'm not green.
Yeah, you're not pressing flee. You're not escaping. Mia says, "Nya!" Or something to that effect. Am I remembering wrong, or is there a chance of Dogger help if Dogger residue is used? No, Dog residue can, they're reverse ones. Dog residue fills your inventory of dog residue and occasional dog salads, which restore health. Rest your inventory filled with residue.
Like that?
Yeah.
But I
So if
really
it's
have
yellow,
to
it
be
goes opposite.
careful. I'm dead.
Yep. It cannot end now! And hello Mia, how are you? I know what Devil Boy's having for tea, but what's everyone else having for tea?
I am hurt.
That's it then! Now that's the name of the pre-battle song for Undyne, and Spirit Justice is the song. But hello everyone. Okay. You can beat me as under waifu. You got this. Now you know what to do though, right?
Supposedly.
You told Undyne you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. As long as you're green, you can't escape, unless you learn to face danger head on. You won't last a second against me. It's chips, haha, nothing exciting. Just chips!
Sometimes that's quite nice.
Shush, Devil Boy, don't tell people my secrets. As Mia got the hots for the fish lady. The truth come out. For years we've dreamed of a happy ending. Undyne thinks of her friends and pounds the ground with her fists.
Hash.
Our sunlight is just within our grasp.
I missed one.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, they're in a delay on this as well, aren't they? Could you imagine? They won't let you snatch it away from them. Oh, you've got it. Told them down you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oof. There you go. And run! Wrong way! You won't get away from me this time. You ran at Undyne.
I thought she was
It's like,
up.
come on there!
I thought she was up.
Ran at her like a football hooligan. Undyne flips her spear impatiently. Genocide run confirmed. Because you're running at her. I'll do it again! Undyne holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. So stop being so damn resilient.
I tried, alright.
Okay. Flee!
Oh!
Not allowing you to send.
Ah, no. Don't do that to me.
Where are you trying to send it? Alphys told me humans were determined.
No.
Smells like sushi. But nothing happened. I see now what she meant by this.
Ah!
You blocked it. But I'm determined too. Oh, you blocked most of them. So his FP. Dunno. What is it you're trying to send? Is it like an image or a video? Or is it a link? Oh. Tried faking you out that one then, didn't it? You chancing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Right now! Ooh, get you. Undyne flashes a menacing smile. But they are doing that.
Probably not gonna get anything. It's not.
You eat a 10 flick. Right now!
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
And also, today we are doing our free giveaway.
Yes.
So that'll be happening. All you got to do to be with a chance of winning the game is just be active in the chat.
Continue to be active.
The more active you are, the more
The more chance.
the more chance you have. Really, like you have the same amount of chance. Just it looks at a specific window,
Yeah.
so you have to be active.
But we'll tell you when it's running as well.
Yeah. It'll be happening a bit midway through.
Yeah.
Click that. 'Cause do we tell them what we're actually giving away? Or...
Yeah.
We're giving away a copy of Amnesia Rebirth on Steam. So, do you want to say why we were able to do it?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with Undyne's fight music for a while.
Okay.
So, some of you do know Daddy Mac, but Daddy Mac is my dad. He's one of our admins in Discord, and he has a Humble Bundle account. There are a fair few games that like don't interest him.
So you just end up gathering virtual dust, as he puts it.
So he's giving us links to send to you guys as giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
We get to choose what games and stuff. He lets us know what he's got and we choose.
Yeah. And we're going with the Shock October theme, so this stream we'll be doing Amnesia Rebirth as our giveaway game.
Yeah.
So there we go. Did you die? I don't watch.
No, I just didn't do anything while I was waiting.
Right.
While I was explaining. I can't do both.
And Dan holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. Not bad, then how about this? Whoa. She really knows some moves. If it, the boy says, just remember if it lands on me, do a reroll. I have no use for spooky games. Maybe. Might do. I might be like, no, you're stuck with it now. Got it through now, okay. That's why you throw game codes on your social medias around Christmas, as you do it once a year as part of Yogg's cast. Oh, okay. She listed lazily to the left. Wow, she really knows some manoeuvres. But nothing happened. She towers threateningly. Was that your impression of it?
Mm-hmm.
Which you can't see because the camera's not working. Ah!
I fessed up. Oh.
Run. Off we go. Ah! And then heal round one.
Yeah.
You won't get away from me this time. Where are our faces today? Yeah, our camera's not working. Decided it doesn't want to play. So, because we had a Windows update, and then that just stopped the camera working.
It did.
So we're still working on it. And earlier on today, was it? I tried it and it was working.
And then I put it on to get ready for the stream, and it won't work.
Not working again. So we don't know what's going on with it. Windows update should break it. And we would never know if Bulls was actually playing.
He'd do a lot better at this than me.
Yeah, I've done the like harder version of this. Bloody Windows. I know! Remove them all! Just have walls! Am I doing this for 10 minutes?
Yeah. Can't have people facing him out.
There we are. So that's... We'll do it towards the end of the stream. Josh Walls. Instead of Windows, yeah.
I'm using templates because they don't
2
do
HP,
much,
yeah. I've never actually fed a Tenny the flakes, so I couldn't say what happens there.
Maybe I'll save one. I won't. Cause
You know, you won't be able to fight Tenny though, because you're past that point.
Template. You don't. You're like.
You were red, you didn't need to.
Oh, why?
When they start fading, you can already move through. That is the trick to that. Which I had to learn on the genocide when I did that. You go in.
I'm guessing she's.
You've escaped from me for the last time.
Really?
Remember Bunny and the Bull with the agorophobic? That would be good if they're done with your walls. I miss Bunny and the Bull. I ain't watched that for years. I had Howard from Mighty Boosh living underneath an underpass, like a motorway overpass, as a homeless guy from Russia, and he has lots of dogs. He's like, would you like milk? And then they drink it and he goes, it is from dog. No, he goes, it's from cow. And he picks up a dog and goes, this is cow. But I'm determined too.
That's nice.
Oh, wait, yep. You managed it. Dog salad. Oh, fried tennis ball.
What?
Even the amount, like, I remember that before. You got fried tennis ball last time and it gave you full health.
I didn't
So
get
they-
fried.
You did?
I got yappy.
No, I mean, last stream. You used it. And it gave you full health. So even the amounts don't match the descriptions. Like, everything's randomised about it. Nothing happened. Right now! I don't know how you did that.
I don't. I'm not doing it again.
You ate the astronaut food. Oh. There, quick.
Oh.
Why so quick? Why so quick?
Can you turn me red, please? I just want to run.
I'm probably red after this one. Ha! Ha!
What?
No. It was a reverse one, you still managed to block it by...
Being at the wrong side?
Okay. Yeah, die already, you little brat! You did it
I
again.
did it again, but
You're breaking it.
you're breaking it.
How am I breaking
I
it?
don't...
Run! Welcome to Ring. Hey, what's up? I was just thinking, you, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you two would make great pals. Let's meet up at her house later. Click. Stop running away! Rest of your inventory filled. Die already, you little brat!
I've got to be
You can run again already. You could have just run right off the
I
bat.
could have.
There we go. Okay.
No, don't get stuck.
Okay. Ooh.
I can't move.
Oh.
I can't move!
The suspense. Armour so hot. But I can't give up. Do we give her a glass of water? It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water. You take a cup of water. Give them down the water. Okay. Your arm is hot and dying. I mean, shush. Okay. So he gets fully healed.
Take a drink.
You're taking the drink. Now that you've beat Undyne.
My arm hurts.
Your arm, yeah, you had a flu jab today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Don't go this way yet, that's progress. Tra-la-la, I'm the riverman. Or am I the river woman? Doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Where will you go today? Go to waterfall. Then we're off. What did Papyrus say to you?
To meet at Undyne.
Yeah. Mia is also taking a drink. Tra-la-la, Temi Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. So that's how you'd find out about it if you never discovered it. What a quaint job. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. It's the box.
I'm going to put a residue in there.
Okay, just so you've got the space.
Yeah.
Okay. Other way. I mean, it was hot, so I was finishing a drawing. What are you drawing, devil boy? Oh, the human arrives! Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Will you hang out? Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these. I wonder if the tra-la-la is a reference to Labyrinth. It's possible. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am! And I brought a friend! Hi, I don't think we've... Yeah! Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne, my friend brought a gift for you, on their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. So, are you ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Been redoing line arts of the Sonic Cannon, just redid E123 Omega Agility Chassis. Okay. To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Then why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm going to be friends with you, huh? Right? This matters. Really? How delightful. I accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not. Why would I ever be friends with you? Is that the big orange sword? It might be. If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. It's the giant's knife. Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne could be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What? Papyrus, wait a second. Darn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you. Phoo, what a jerk. I can make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. She said it, she said the song title. Listen up, human. We're not just going to be friends. We're going to be besties. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. Phoo, it's the perfect revenge. Sit down and progress. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink.
Is it Nesquik strawberry milkshake?
All set. What would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear.
I don't know.
Sugar goes in tea. Soda, sickly yellow liquid. Hot chocolate, green cylinder. Tea box, blatantly correct choice. Tea, coming right up. Casually singing along to the song. Nice. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. They made tea on a stove.
Mm-hmm.
In what looks like just a pan. Tell it's American. It's not that hot, just drink it already. You take a sip of the tea, it's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend.
Should have soda on the stove.
Without asking if you wanted sugar.
Mm.
Hey. You know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea.
In America, they don't put sugar in their drinks.
Don't they?
No.
I know, well, they do a version of it in America called sweet tea.
Yeah, but it's not. It's the tea itself. It's not sugar.
Alright, okay. My precious. Golden flower tea. That's Asgor's favourite kind. You leave American heathens out of this. Weirdos. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time, he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologised and said something goofy. "Excuse me, do you know how to beat me? Do you want to know how to beat me?" I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. It's standard etiquette to ask if they want sugar, and if it is a fruity tea, if they want milk or not. See, I wouldn't put milk in like a fruit tea ever.
Not fruit tea, no.
No.
And that's British etiquette.
Yeah.
Not American.
I would ask if they want sugar, because what if they're diabetic? Anyway, long story short, he kept training me.
Then they drink 2 litres of that filled with sugar.
Someone I work with back in the day,
Subway
subway days, there was someone I worked with who was they were diabetic apparently, but they'd come into the store with a big 2 litre bottle of like purple Kool-Aid, like grape soda, which is like a bottle of sugar essentially, and then not see the problem with it, and we're like, Now I'm the head of the Royal Guard, so I'm the one who gets to train dogs to fight. Like Papyrus. I hope he's paying for that window. But to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Iced tea is another thing entirely. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. Don't tell people how I live. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you. And he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So maybe he can do something else with his life. Sorry, I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Good guy Papyrus.
Yeah.
Busy befriending everyone.
Wait a second.
Papyrus. His cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him.
Don't play that music.
That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking, which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine. Afraid we're going to be best friends. Let's start with the sauce. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists. How will you pound? Strong or wimpy?
What?
It's up to you.
Does it matter?
No, yeah. Like I said, it's up to you. You punch the vegetables at full force. You knock over a tomato. Yeah, yeah! Our hearts are united here against these healthy ingredients. Yeah!
Bestest friends ever. Bestest ever.
Avoids knocking kettle over. Because no one likes spilt tea. We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best. But I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Yeah! Just put them in the pot. How will you put them in? Fiercely or careful? Chat, say when to stop. The noodles are the best.
Tell me when!
Need to know.
I thought it would stop. Oh, well.
You place the noodles in one at a time. Fiercely stop, Devil Boy shouted. You clank against the empty bottom. Nice. Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta. There's a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Press X repeatedly to stir. Fast as you can. Stir harder! 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 Ugh, let me do it.
Oh. That's cheating!
X, 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 X. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolise your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hotter. Hotter! Darn it! Hotter! Wait, that's 2. Ah. Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret. I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got. Yeah. Undyne is letting you make the first move. One thing you can do. No. You pretend to swing at Undyne with all your might. No, it was perfect, Undyne. What?
You said I wouldn't hurt her.
That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now, I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Probably get that checked out. Just like him. The pacifist run through you. Yeah, you're good. You didn't kill her.
Are you sure?
Yes. Seems like you and Asgard are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here. And I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Foo. And if you do hurt Asgard, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. There was still violence. There's blood on your hands now.
Jack says it's okay.
We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowdin, okay? And if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk. Try going in the house. Sounds like only fire lives here now. So if you go to your cell in your inventory, cell, you can call Papyrus and Undyne. Sounds like you're near Undyne's house. Hey, we should go visit Undyne. I'm right here. I love when a plan comes together. Yeah. Now to Napstablook's house. Mia says. Ah, the barman lives there. I'm gonna keep working on that mix CD. The CD is labelled Spookwave. Play it. Needs soothing tunes. I don't know, this is too filthy. You can carry on now if you want. Through Hotland.
Through Hotland?
Yeah, the place she came from. There we go. It's got a dog face. Tra-la-la, care for a ride. Riding a boat. Where will we go today? Then we're off. Dog boat. But the space stuff, we've already done it. Tra-la-la, Temi Village. The room before the darkening. They could say something different every time and they choose to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. They actually mentioned Gaster at some point. Who you'll never meet.
Because I'm doing pacifist.
No, not even then. They have like a 1 in so many hundred chance of actually appearing in your playthrough. Mia missed the space. You did miss the space stuff. Oh, it's hot. Sorry, Undyne told us there was totally a human in the area. So those royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Nah, even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Miss Undyne. In the distance, shaking intensifies. 007 intro looks weird. It's you! Ooh. Question mark. It's too dark to see near the walls. It's too dark to see near the walls. It's still too dark to see near the walls. It you, it who, it me. The voodoo. I did like a nerd voice. Oh my god. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered. I'm barely dressed. It's all messy and... Who do? You do. Hiya. I'm Dr. Alphys. I'm Asgor's royal scientist. Yeah, Gaster appears in one RNG playthrough out of, I think, 100, and even then during that playthrough there's only a percentage you'll meet him. Yeah, it's a random doorway that can appear in Waterfall. And you go into it and he's there, and we talk to him, he disappears. Don't say anything. But, I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but Watching someone on the screen really makes you root for them. There's a 1 in 100 chance of getting a fun value of 66. After that, it's 1 in 10 chance that the door will spawn. So there is a 1 in 1,000 or 0.1% chance that you can run into Mystery Man without touching the game files. From Google. It's the weirdest card I've received from Google. Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through the hotland. You knew she was observing you anyway, because the moment you walked out of the ruins, you spoke to a bush, and it said there was a camera in it. Like the first thing you did. I know the way right to Asgard's castle, no problem. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Mettaton. Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. You know, like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. You know, just some small practical adjustments. Like, anti-human combat features. Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teeny mistake whilst doing so. And, he's now an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood. Stop spreading your seed. Okay. But, hopefully we won't run into him. Did you hear something?
Move then!
Oh no. Here's Johnny.
My seed will be everywhere.
Like Ego from Guardians 2. Oh yes! Welcome, beauties! To today's quiz show! Oh boy, I can already tell it's going to be a great show! Everyone give a big hand for the wonderful contestant. Never played before, gorgeous? No problem, it's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Mum started clapping. That's what Devil Boy put.
I shouldn't cry in front of him, right?
Check or cry. Screaming is against the rules. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? Right, sounds like you get it. Quiz show continues. True Fact Medicine gave me the most trouble in the game. Yeah. I think it gave me the least because the gameplay style of their battle is like more. I play more games like that. So.
Is cry the right thing?
You can't hurt him. I'll tell you that. So you just have to play it out. Mettaton, attack 300, defense 255. That's the highest Pokemon stat. Here's your terrific prize. What's the king's full name?
I don't know.
Wrong. If only Alphys could help. Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
Look at Alphys when he asks you a question. His metal body renders him vulnerable to attack. Enough talk about you, let's talk about me. What are robots made of? See? Too easy for you, huh? The quiz show continues. Oh, screaming is against the rules. Here's another easy one for you. Two trains, train A and train B, simultaneously depart station A and station B. Oh, you...
I didn't even know.
250 is the highest star for most games because it's the highest could go at the time. Alright. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? Correct, you're so lucky today. I have to use one, haven't I? Oh no, you got dog salad. You eat the dog salad. There were burns. Let's play a memory game. What monster is this? I'm so flattered you remembered! That was only one time when I was drunk. It was a joke, by the way. Press your inventory, fill it with dog residue. But can you get this one? Would you smooch a ghost? Time is going up.
What do I do?
They're all the same. Great answer! I love it! Oh no. It didn't give you any salad.
It didn't.
Quiz show continues. Here's a simple one. How many letters are in the name Metaton? Of course, that was easy for you. Napster, give me a smooch. Time to break out the big guns. In the dating simulation video game, Mew Mew Kissekuni, what is Mew Mew's favourite food? Oh, I know this one. It's the fourth chapter. Everyone goes to the beach. She buys ice cream for all, and it's snail flavour, and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favourite parts of the game, because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship. Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? Oh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? You can put whatever you want. See, Alphys, I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out. Yes, she scrolls her name in the margins of her notes. She names programming variables after her. She even writes stories of them together. Sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush, 101%. Margin of error, 1%. Well. With Dr. Alphys helping you. The show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this, but... This was just a pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Metaton actually looks like the machine that Papyrus used against you.
Mm-hmm.
That was certainly something. You can now look and check stuff now. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Wait. Let me give you my phone number, and maybe, if you need help, I could... Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. Doesn't even have texting. Wait a second, please. Here, I graded it for you. It can do texting items. It's got a keychain. I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends. I'm going to the bathroom. So now if you go to the cell, you can use boxes. So you don't have to use the box anymore, you can just store stuff in them.
Is my old stuff in them?
It's the iPhone 13.
Is the old stuff in them now?
Yeah. Okay. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda.
Okay.
You're carrying too much. You upload the dog residue.
Can I drop it?
Yeah. Dog residue was thrown away. May as well throw it all except one, because it's no good. You could even put dog residue in your box if you wanted to.
I haven't.
I don't know.
Yeah, put one in already.
Alright, okay.
I guess I can put another in.
Fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda.
Why didn't I drop them all and then do that?
You can only pick up one noodle. Oh god, she even has the contents of my old fridge. I feel like that was most people's like contents.
Just don't open the cupboard near our fridge.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is the soda because I'm staying away from that in a minute.
Yeah. But our cupboard next to the fridge has like
Nothing.
nothing at all.
Nothing.
No noodles at all.
Nope.
Not even one.
Nope.
Oh, yes, so you did.
I've got 2 now.
Okay.
For emergencies.
I only made £2.70 an hour. Stupid sexy cupboard.
It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden.
Oh, okay. I wonder. A garbage can, but it's pretty cute.
Okay.
What a little action figure on the table.
Like this one.
It's a beat up figurine of a female human with cat ears.
Stupid sexy cupboard.
Yeah. That's it.
What should I do?
You can see the feet under the door. Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. It's a bathroom sign. Looks like the bathroom sign is just for outfits only.
Perfect.
Up is optional. Scientific books. They seem very dusty. All these books are labelled Human History. Read one. You look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. VHSs and DVDs of various cartoons. They are all labelled Human History. All these books are labelled Human History. Read one. You look inside the book. It's a comic book. 2 scantily clad chefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. I see, they're a fan of Food Wars.
I'm sorry, chat.
All these books are labelled Human History. Read on. You look inside the book. It's a comic book. A hideous android is running into school with toast in its mouth. Seems like it's late. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Pink goop drips from this strange machine. How could I forget when Megatron stole Princess Peach? Of course, basic history. Looks like Alfie's work table. Seems dusty. So that poster, that's the secret boss in the Switch game. That's who you fight. The wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. It is, yes. It's a lamp with pink fish on the lampshade. There's no light bulb. An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy to draw box. It's a game design joke. It's a placeholder. I must fight the deadly cat girl. Yeah, it's if you do everything in the dog shrine and then a door appears at the back. There you go, Devil Boy. Alphys updated status. Just realised I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Not gonna lie, the dress is ugly. Alphys updated status. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. Alphys updated status. But now I gotta call up the human and guide them. Final stretch. Also, some of the best music in the game. Oh, never mind. Vulcan strolls in.
I'm on low health. Instant noodles? No?
Don't do you much good.
Dog residue?
You can try it, but you're gonna have to drop a little bit of dog residue. The rest of your inventory filled up? I'll help you. Ooh. Vulcan parades around the room. Now for the song that reminds me of Metroid for some reason, yes, it's one of the best songs in the game. Yeah, the Hotland theme tune is one of the best songs.
Speed will help you dodge.
It increases your movement speed. Makes the smoke move and jumps through it. You tell Vulcan it's doing a great job. Its attacks become extreme.
Oh dear.
Ah, does my best. I feel like every monster deserves it. An itchy boy intro when you first confront them.
Points around me proudly. So did I do good?
I don't know.
I have.
So the noodles went better the later into the game you are, is how that works.
Right, okay.
Walking parades around. Oh, you did work.
Oh, did
Mm-hmm.
I? Bye-bye.
There's two ways around that one. You can hug it too.
Mm.
But then it also warms you and makes your defense go down. I feel the dog residue on the ground.
Make the piece of trash it
I'm not sure. You're spreading love in the underground puppy, and that's what matters. Especially if you're flowy. That's what it was telling you to get. I am dancing to this song, but you just can't see it because the camera's not working.
Because stupid window's up yet.
Ah!
Did you press a button?
Time to enjoy the tunes. The world, it's time to come is to push the button.
Can I call them in a minute?
Imagine Pixel Boole shifting between dance poses. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs, it fills you with determination. File saved! Alphys update stairs. I hate using the phone, I don't want to do this, Lamo. It's that bit that's used in every trailer. Sunder plane gets in the way, not on purpose or anything. You tell Sunder plane it has a cute winglets. Huh? You sick her! Watch out.
Oh dear.
What have you done?
Oh dear.
Sunder plane gives you a condescending barrel roll. You get close to Thunder plane, but not too close. A human. Green.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna get hit.
And you have to clip the green and move out the way. Shakes its nose dismissively at you. Mm-hmm. But not too close. They're like the side of the wings. You'll know when you've done it. The plane. The devil boy tipping his helmet.
Ah, flatted.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Looks over and turns up its nose. There you go. Some aeroplane looks over and turns up its nose. You may as well save it, so you can heal again. So it's like, move a plane, like straight.
Go that way it goes.
Mm. So you just got to time it right. But you want that pan. There you go. There's a frying pan lying on the ground. Will you take it? You got the burnt pan. You can equip it. New equipment. You equip the bedpan.
Do I store them?
Yeah, you go to sell to do it. And go to box. Evil. There you go. No, no, no. That right there, it's a drying pan. Office update status. Oh my god, I've had my claw all over the last digit for 5 minutes. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Expect a call. Ring ring, click. Whoever was calling hung up before you answered it. Proper enjoying this song, not gonna lie. Hi, so the blue lasers, I mean, Alphys here, hi. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones, you're gonna have to be moving and they won't, move through those ones. Bye. See. Oh my god, I did it. Claws haven't shook like that since Undyne called me to ask about the weather. Wait, there's no weather down here. Why did she call me? So yeah, blue you gotta stay still, orange you gotta move. Oh. And the same thing applies there. You stopped on the orange one. Just like the battle colour system. Little places. It's a switch. Press it. Lasers were deactivated. Well, there's that at least. Alphys updated status. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go. Cute pic of me right now. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it. Up his progress, but I think you need to do the sides first before you can go there. Alphys here, but the northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first. If you don't, you can always go to the other area and go back. Yeah, I think it's time we posted a new Instapic. Wonder if it would be unfun if I explained the puzzle. The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Metaton's show on my phone. The special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Metaton, yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 2 and 3 dozen members. Shoot the opposing ship. Move the boxes to complete your mission. And there's a guy there. Oh. The door leading him through the area was closed, so I tried the puzzle. And I kept running out of ammo, and it just kept restarting. And my 2 co-workers won't help. It's like they don't even want to go to work. Come on. There you go. Congratulations! And if anyone is new watching at the moment, we are doing a giveaway later on in the stream. Where we'll be giving away our Shocktober game. It'll be a scary game to go with our Shocktober streams this month.
Yeah.
We're giving away a copy of Amnesia Rebirth. All you just gotta do is be active in the chat for a chance to win.
Should we do it like now?
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it a little later?
Well, I'm just thinking it's not going to be as long as normal, is it?
Okay.
It's not going to be 3 hours because I'm up there.
We'll do the giveaway. I don't know, do you want to do it once we hit the 1.5 hour mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it in 20 minutes time, the giveaway. So make sure you are talking in the chat. As a royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser database and take it out. I don't think that's real. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can, well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles were activated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem, it rules. They've got to cancel school over this. Totally not talking noise. What?
Because it tells them to get talking.
Okay. Don't know what you gotta do. Maybe. Maybe you can have one block in the way. Because you've got 2 shots. You did it! Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Totally talking no noise. Okay. No, I didn't.
Down! The door had a face.
It did.
Do, 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 do. I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right, they're a bit difficult to explain, but you already solved them. Awesome. Click. Ooh, what we got? Ring. Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. I kind of imagine they sound like the frog girl from My Hero. But I can't do that voice. Oh, yes! Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with a killer robot. It's Mia's voice. Preheat your ovens because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. You found the sugar. Here is a big hand. You get my voice perfectly. Perfect! Great job, beautiful! We've got all the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my! Wait a magnificent moment, how could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. A human soul. Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. But wait a second. Reminds me of Golden Bane, FF15 with this music. I can see it. I ain't played FF15 for so long now.
So cake.
Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient?
Why?
Partial to a bit of human soul. Why? What if someone's vegan? Vegan? Well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Office. Actually, I happen to have an option right here. MTT brand always convenient human soul flavor substitute. A can of which is just over on that counter.
Why?
There.
Do I just go past the counter?
Well, darling, why don't you go get it?
Do I just go past the counter?
I don't think he'll let you. Oh man, I was hoping for real soul cake. By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get in the can, and if you can't get the can in 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan. Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that button that says jetpack? Watch this. What was a yellow phone? There! You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there. You can move. Oh no, not eggs, milk and flour.
I can't die, can I?
I
That
don't
just
know.
slows me down.
It does, but you have a timer. You have so much fuel there.
Oh crap, I'm missing.
Who has a yellow fern? Looks at Gen 2 Pokemon device. That's not a fern though, is it? I mean, it's the Pokenav in it. In that?
I think it scraps it.
Dunno. The yellow dot is where you are to the end. Oh god.
I can't dodge it.
I want a yellow fern now. Ring. Oh, what? Why aren't you moving? No, I must have added enough. I must not have added enough fuel. Darn it! I'm sorry. Even when it's something like this, I still. Oh no! Oh no! Would you look at that? What? I forgot. Right about now is when we have our commercial break. What are you? Unfortunately, that means no one is watching this right now. I'm not going to destroy you without a live television audience. Looks like you foiled me once again, thanks to the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Until next time, beautiful. Toodles. Poppy, do you even Undertale?
No,
I've never seen that before. I guess we did it. Well, anyway, let's keep heading on.
You should forward.
Forward. You clicked X before I could finish reading the sentence.
I read it.
But I'm reading it as I'm talking.
You don't read ahead. You're weird.
Alright. I know someone who says toodles when they say goodbye.
Oh,
Is it-
so good.
That's the core, the source of all power for the underground. It converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by, Anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgard's castle. And from there, you can go home. Click. And there's also random NPCs that could appear in like 1 in 1,000 chance in Hotland as well. They're all to do with that caster. But cake. Left for 1. Right foot yellow. Where you can save. This is the beginning of Hotland. And up. And go to the right one, I guess. Please select the location. Right for 2, was it? Well, it was one of them. Left foot green. There it is. Final stretch 2. Ha! I'm Heat's Flamesman. Remember my name.
Okay.
I love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird there's a snow on that guy's roof? Guess he's just too lazy to clean it off. Toasty bun. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30G. Thanks kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. It's short for hot dog. And again. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30G. Another H dog. Here you go. Whoops, I'm actually out of hot dogs. Here, you can have a hot cat instead. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? Something for Digi? Another dog coming right up. You really like hot animals, don't you? Hey, I'm not judging. I'd be out of a job without folks like you. Keep buying them, Mia says. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? Cool, here's that dog. Apostrophe dog. Short for apostrophe dog. Which is, in turn, short for... Hey buddy, what's up? You know. Another one? Okay. Careful, if you eat too many hot dogs, you'll probably get huge like me. Huge is in super popular, I mean. I'm practically a hot dog tycoon now. Thanks, kid. Here's your hot dog.
That's all I can buy.
Do it again. You're holding too much. Guess I'll just put it on your head. Keep going. Here's another dog. It's on the house. Well, no, it's on you. Have fun. Yeah, have fun. Just keep going, I guess. Do you want a stack of hot dogs? She's in the prime mashing X position. Hot animal comment. Every anime artist on commission. It's off screen now. I think that's enough.
They haven't told me to stop yet. They told me to keep buying them.
Yeah, that's it. I think we've done it. As much as I like putting hot dogs, 30 is just an excessive number. 29, no, that's fine. But 30, does it look like my arms can reach that high? Oh no, what are you doing? You've wrecked it. Check inventory a second. Oh, pirate bounds towards you. You want to keep the hot cat, by the way.
Okay.
You invite pirate to hang out. Sorry, I'm all tied up. They're orange.
Oh dear.
Pretending to pull the fire alarm. You eat the hot dog. Your HP maxed out. Hot enough for you?
I'm not going to get past them.
Burn, baby, burn.
It's okay. Is it a quick one? Do I just need to know which
It's
one?
heat up.
No.
Go around.
I'm dead.
Why didn't we do this attack before? Oh. Power up is pretending to be a candle. You crank up the thermostat. Pirate begins to get excited. Hot, hot, hot!
No.
Oh. Eva, stay determined. I don't know where I put you. Oh, it's Heat's Flamesman.
Do I need to talk to
You might need to talk to him again. I'm Heat's Flamesman. Remember my name. I don't think you have any hot dogs anymore. Toasty bun. Yeah, you at least want a cat. Maybe a couple of the dogs.
No?
Oh, you just maxing it out again?
Yeah.
Okay. The Flame Swordsman. Remember the name! Apparently, he's the coder of many languages and master of none.
Yes.
I'm just getting it ready.
May as well start it now.
Yeah, okay.
Because it takes 10 minutes. And then open it on the phone.
I've done this time.
Okay.
Oh, you're just doing this.
Yeah?
Why?
Why not? Mia, tell me why not.
Okay, so we're going to start the giveaway. It's close enough, right?
Yeah?
Alright, so if I roll it, does anything appear in the chat when I roll it?
We'll find out.
Start giveaway.
Devil Boy has won the giveaway.
Devil Boy has won the giveaway. Do you want us to re-roll it, Devil Boy? Damn it. Reroll. Mia has won the giveaway. There is no reason why you should stop popping, Mia says.
Sing.
Okay. So Mia has won the giveaway, so we will... We click on the U.
Yeah. Is it right click? No. That's a profile thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now, but how does it feel knowing I'm a winner? So yeah, we'll drop you a message with the link in there. I swear it was like a message going over.
No. I think it's take to their profile and then you must put it
Okay. How do I do that?
in. No, I think.
No, not YouTube. Gallery.
I'll check.
We'll get there. It's the same thing.
No, speech bubble.
Christmas.
And search for me. On the link, it won't give you the code. You'll have to like log in through Steam and then claim the code that way.
Yeah, it is a
But
Steam code.
if you get stuck, just let us know.
There you go. We have sent you the link. So if you just claim that, you'll win. You'll have your copy of Amnesia Rebirth. Congratulations. Mia doesn't have Steam. Oh dear.
All Humble Bundle are Steam.
Yeah, all Humble Bundle things are Steam. I guess if you know someone with it, you could pass it on.
Yeah, just don't claim it.
Yeah, if you don't claim it. The room is sweltering. You can spare them. We would both be awkward, wouldn't we?
It's down optional.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the book. 22 has sent you a friend request. Accept the request. It seemed to have already rejected itself.
Oh.
There's an apron lying on the ground. Will you take? I have hiccups. You're carrying too much. You can equip it. Stained apron. Devil Boy has Steam, just doesn't play spoopy games. I'd like to take a moment to thank all your wonderful fans, the Academy, your family, Devil Boy, for succeeded in the race, for Bulls and Poppy for awarding me with this very wonderful Steam code. I'll donate it to charity. So the hot apron, the stained apron, has an extra ability in where in between rounds it'll heal you 1 HP. Ring. Hi, it's Dr. Alphys. This puzzle is kind of timing based. You see those switches over there? You'll have to press all 3 of them within 3 seconds. I'll try to help you with the rhythm. Background. Doesn't your Undyne have Steam, Mia? Okay, now press the 3rd one. Hey, looks like you only needed to press 2 of them. You did it!
Mm-hmm.
Alphys updates it. That's the last time I try to help with a puzzle now. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself.
I can with my handy dandy puzzle solver.
Puzzle solver. Okay. And back. I'm not helping. I'm in the bathroom. I'll be Mia for a little bit. Was that? A little bit. A little bit. I'll be MIA. She doesn't console gamer only. Oh, right, okay. Are you done? That just takes you back.
Oh.
I mean, you can try the puzzle again if you want. Oh, OMG, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1. Lol, that's a jerk, right? Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese. It fills you with determination. File save. There's a piece of cheese inside this computerized laser safe. Lasers have melted the edges of the cheese. It's stuck to the table. Mia only associates with console gamers. For shame. OMG, don't they get it ruins Mew Mew's entire character arc? My Mew Mew 2 review. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 is neither kissy nor cutie, it's trash, 0 stars. Hey, you, stop! We've, received an anonymous tip about a human wearing a striped shirt. They told us they were wandering around Hotland right now. I know it sounds scary, huh? Well, just stay chill. We'll bring you someplace safe, okay? Huh. What is it, bro? The shirt they're wearing? What about it? Bro, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Bummer, this is mega embarrassing. We actually totally had to kill you and stuff. Roll guard attacks. You attempt to touch Royal Guard 1's armour, your hands slip off. Hands off the merch. Team attack. One is polishing his face. You tell Royal Guard 1. What? I don't get it. Smells like a military zoo. You tell Relgar too about. Bro, you think I'm a human? It's not devil wiper.
Uh-oh.
Did you die? Okay, you didn't die. Because I can see you shaking your head. Okay.
They can't see
Damn
me.
it, over? What does that mean?
They can't see me open a muffin now. Open a muffin?
Open a muffin. I'm not rereading this. 0 out of 10. Okay.
Was I doing it right?
You were interacting with the right one.
What, 1?
No.
2.
Yeah. Put your muffin away, rude, Devil Boy says.
Yeah. I want to eat my muffin.
Bruh. You clean O2's armor. Its cooling debt begins to warm up. Team attack. Oh, where are you going? Watches your movements. You clean. Its cooling debt begins to wash away. Can't take it. Armor too hot. Much better. Oh, one looks bothered by something.
What I need to eat.
Oh no. Oofed. Mia wants food.
That's just down.
Could use the stick.
Yeah. I got really fucked up.
And you stopped yourself getting a cool item. Nice, Devil Boy says.
Do I play in his hand?
No.
Do I whisper?
You tell her one to be honest with his feelings. What? Oh, he's distracted, look.
I'm still getting hurt.
Dude, I can't take this anymore. Not like this. Like, O2, I like you, bruh. The way you fight, the way you talk. I love doing team attacks with you. I love standing here with you, bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. O2, want to stay like this forever. Bruh. I mean, psych. Gotcha, bro. Haha. O1. Yeah, bro. Do you want to get some ice cream after this? Sure, dude. Haha. Bruh. Friend-zoned. And Funyun post. Hardest FF summons to acquire, and you've acquired 2 of them. FF Union.
I'm upset.
So what are the hardest summons to acquire? Bruh. You're upset now. It was nothing like you really needed. It was just a nice, helpful item you could use to heal. Office updated status. Oops, wait. Top 10 shows that make you forget to do your freaking job. This looks promising. Okay, I'm back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got things covered. Are you serious? Oh yes! Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton, reporting live from MTT News. An interesting situation has arisen in Eastern Hotland. Fortunately, our correspondent is out there, reporting live. Brave correspondent, please find something newsworthy to report. Our 10 wonderful viewers are waiting for you. Scientists discovers health benefits of using computer. It's completely nondescript glass of water, but anything can make a great story with enough spin. Report this one. There's several items. You can only pick one, so it's up to you what you choose.
But do you have wrong items?
No. Attention, viewers! Our correspondent has found a glass of water. But what's astonishing about this glass of water is how uninteresting it is. Like all glasses of water, it's comprised of water, glass, nitroglycerin. Wait a second. That's not a glass of water. That's a bomb. Oh no, this news report is turning into a disaster report. But don't panic. You haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. Oh my. It seems everything in this area is actually a bomb. That dog's a bomb. That basketball's a bomb. Even my words are... Brave correspondent, if you don't defuse all of the bombs, this big bomb will blow you to smithereens in 2 minutes. Then you won't be reporting live any longer. How terrible. How disturbing. Our 9 viewers are going to love watching this. Don't worry. I installed a bomb defusing program in your phone. Use the defuse option when the bomb is in defuse zone. Now, go get him. Defuse the dog. It's an act. The dog is still active. Dog defused. Great job. Keep it up. Try to go for the one in the bottom left next. So, down this bridge. Defuse the game. Bomb defused. The game was a copy of Undertale. It would be awesome if there was a Twitch mode for the game where, amongst other things, the viewer count was save a stream. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ark in 9, Bahamut in 4, after years. Chocobo Wild summons in 8, Knights of the Round in 7, Ring summons in 4, Zodiac. Zodiac wasn't difficult. Defuse the extremely agile glass of water. Bomb defused. Oh, we got this one to do. Defuse the script. Bomb defused. Great job! There's only one left at the top right. 6 seconds left. Defuse the present. Well done, darling! You've deactivated all of the bombs. If you didn't deactivate them, the big bomb would have exploded in 2 minutes. Now it won't explode in 2 minutes. Instead, it'll explode in 2 seconds. Goodbye, darling. That's what I did. Curses! It seems I've been foiled again. Curse you, human. Curse you, Dr. Alphys, for helping so much. But I don't curse my 8 wonderful viewers for tuning in. Until next time, darling. Oh wow, we really showed him, huh? Metaton fan art. You son of a gun, you got me monologuing. More confident about guiding you, so don't worry about that big dumb robot. And if it really came down to it, we would just turn him. Never mind. Later. It'd be awesome if there was... Oh, I read that one. Devil Boy was at an incredible squirt.
I don't get.
To the bomb. Don't you? Was there not a path behind it? Yeah.
What to the bomb?
Oh no, okay. It's a very quiet room. I guess you go this way. Because your next target, and you get round to finishing your 9 playthrough. I don't think I've ever played 9. It's on my... I have a poster on the wall for 100 game bucket list, and 9's on there, but no other Final Fantasy game. I always found that a weird choice out of all of the Final Fantasy games. The King's a really nice guy, I'm sure you can talk to him. With your human soul you can pass through the barrier, so no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile. You son of a gun, you got me monologuing. Accidentally muted me. Left 4-3. Right hand blue. You need your cell. I think. Yeah, you want to put something in your inventory. Just put the spider donut in your inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Left hand yellow, Devil Boy says. Welcome to our parlour, dearie. Interested in some spider pastries? All proceeds go to real spiders. Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Buy a spider donut for $9.99. Buy a spider cider for $9.99.
I don't have none.
No, you don't. I ended up buying a donut. I didn't want to, but that girl, even though I told her no, she kept staring at me with this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash.
Do I just continue?
Nine's so good. Like for me, this story is nostalgic. The first continent you explore is somewhere you'd live if you had to pick a video game location to be isekai'd into. Alright, fair. Damn anime spider girls. I don't like giving away puzzle solutions, but if you need help, just call me, okay? Actually, wait, I have an idea. Let's be friends on Undernet. Then you can just ping me when you need help. Wait, we're already friends, aren't we? I signed you up, huh? You've been reading all my posts the whole time. Well, I hope you agree with me about Mew Mew 2. You need to go to that up bit first. Right. So there's multiple paths off this whole puzzle thing. The first one you need to go to a down or up.
I know, that's why I was going up.
Right.
Then I got stuck.
Alphys is so festy, Mia says.
I've been waiting, you see.
Alright. Sunder play attacks with Vulcan. And you tried fighting.
No, I didn't.
I'll help. Healing magma. This doesn't seem very healing.
Get tired.
You getting tired?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you are me a lot of it. It looks like some sort of powerful bracelet. Wait, it's just a croissant. It's because it looks like the Zelda bracelet thing. It's a spider donut. It looks more rubbery than usual. Okay. Hi, Alphys here. This room is like the room we saw before. There are 2 puzzles to the north and south. You'll have to solve them both to proceed. Also, I'd like to say, I don't really like giving away puzzle solutions, but if you need help, just call me, okay? Just... We'll get there. F. F. Why was there an F in the chat?
I don't know.
No context, F's in chats.
I don't know which way to go.
There's
so
only one way you can go.
I'm tired, Jack. Doesn't go.
You got it.
That was fluke. That was how I'm doing it.
This one doesn't have anything to do with guiding you, but... hey, would you want to watch a human TV show together sometime? It's called, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. Really? It's so good. It's, my favourite show. It's all about this human girl named Mew Mew who cat ears. A human doesn't have, so she's all sensitive about them, but, like, eventually she realises that her ears don't matter, and then her friends like her despite her ears. It's really moving. Whoops, spoilers. Also, this sounds weird, but she has the power to control the minds of anyone she kisses. She kisses people and controls them to fix problems, but don't remember anything after the kiss, I mean. But if she misses the kiss, also, I mean, of course, eventually she realises that controlling people... Oh, I'm really going to spoil the whole show. I think you'd really like it. We should watch it after you get through all this. Do you want to animate and chill? Shoot the opposing ship? You're just one shot. We did it! That was a guy whose name begins with P moment. A guy who names a P moment. What does that mean? Paul. Alright, okay. Okay. Human. Help. Healing magmas. Walking parades around. Help you, magma. Ooh.
So if you can't tell, Bull is playing at the minute because I am rather tired.
Okay. Just full disclosure.
Because you're making noises.
Yeah.
Give away.
You told Vulcan it's doing a great job. Its attacks become extreme. Does my best. No, that literally touched me, but you know. Oh. It's not me now. Dear Daria, I wonder if people I hate will ever realise at some point will I get my comeuppance. Yeah, ordered food. Devil boy, hail, hydrate, and stretch. It difficult. Puzzles have challenge. What's this nonsense? Got there in the end. Are you thinking of maybe stopping at the next save point? People! My favourite Mettaton moment, TM. Right when everything looks baddest, he poses dramatically. Like when he's on a cooking show and the eggs don't turn out right. Shouldn't went and bloody did it, Everboy says. My favourite Mettaton moment, TM, is when he beats up the heel-turning villains. Even if it's during what's supposed to be a quiz show. No. Got a long way around. The professor will help. Ah, puzzle indeed hard.
Please be a safe point.
The smell of cobwebs fills the air. You're filled with determination. File saved. And that's where we're probably going to leave it. So, I can't put it back to the face cam.
No. Because
camera is not working because of bloody Windows updates.
we'll try and sort it for the next stream, but
Yeah, which will be Saturday.
yeah, but it depends on if we can figure out what's causing it not to work.
I'll keep working on it, don't worry. It might just start working again, like it did last time.
Yeah, but then it stopped.
No, I mean like last time it just decided to work again. Good place to stop it, considering, Mia says. I agree, because I know what's coming as well. And Poppy is getting tired, and she's on earlies, so it's best she gets some sleep in. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Unfortunately you can't see our face, but we have enjoyed it, honest.
Yeah.
We are smiling. And congratulations again to Mia for winning the Steam code for Amnesia Rebirth.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have Steam. Yeah, we'll probably be doing more giveaways in the future. If we find some more horror stuff, we might do one closer to Halloween as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. And thanks again if you haven't already and you're new. Give us a follow or a sub if you're extra generous.
Because we've got plans for if we reach 100 followers.
We're at 99 followers at the moment, so that triple digit.
Yeah,
that's the
right
one.
there. And then we've got plans.
But yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving, honest.
Wave.